This is Craig, and I am finally here with my Clayguy haul video. Now, before anyone's like, wait a second, I've seen your videos right where you're like, no hauls for a while. It's true, no hauls for a while, definitely. Monster Mania was awesome, although not financially prudent. However, this is stuff that I ordered only a few days after all the TFW vlogs went up. I posted in another video I did how Johnny Tejas put up his vlog, and I saw the Sematary figure. I went ahead to find her. In this case, Darren Mitchell posted his video vlog, and he also gave one from the Clayguy to Corey. He gave one to Al, and thankfully he gave the guy's name on the video, and I love the Clayguy. I love the fact that I can get items from people, like collectibles, some figures, people that don't have collectibles, that don't have figures. To me, that's freaking awesome. And that's why I did a contest surrounding this in Guild of Collectors and also in Joe's House of Horror. And this is where we get to see who the big winner is, but I also want to show you the different ones that I got. Now, the clues that I gave, only the biggest clue was they don't have a figure made by a mainstream company. You know what I mean? So some people said, and I'm looking on the wall now at some of my figures, like some people guessed Jeepers Creepers, Resri from Behind the Mask. Love those guys. I have the Jeepers Creepers figure that is made by a company. He actually has two, a bigger version that's a little too pricey, and then you also have the Behind the Mask figure as well. So good guesses, but couldn't be. And then obviously all the bigger names, folks, they have plenty of stuff out there. But so we're gonna announce the winner. The winner, contact me via Facebook, send me your address, and I will get everything out to you that I say in the description. So you're gonna have a nice, fun package coming your way. And if you're watching this and you're like, oh man, why didn't I get on the contest? I should have got in on it. Well, I am very happy to announce that I am finally over the 100 sub mark, which I don't know, I'm very appreciative for, mainly because I like interacting with all of you folks. It's horror community is one that is very close to my home, so to speak, and we all very like-minded in that way, so yay. So I am going to have another video up describing my 100 sub contest. So check that out. So if you need to get involved in the Guild of Collectors or Joe Maniniero's or Joe's House of Horror one, that's fine. There's another one coming, and I'm going to show you some of the prizes that are going to go into that in the other video, so give it a go. But as far as the Clayguy goes, I got the 6 figures from him. I am going to get more in the future. Again, got to let finances rebound for a while. The thing I'm saving for now is hopefully in Edison in September. There's a HorrorCon. I'm not going for the shopping, can't, but I am going to hopefully get some autographs, including a nice Night of the Demons print signed up. But the figures I got, first I'm going to show you the ones that no one mentioned, because there were 3, I believe, that no one even mentioned. Well, wait a sec, what does that mean? Does that mean the winner had 3? Maybe, you'll see. The very first one I'm going to show you, okay, is Mr. Ben Willis. And if that name doesn't ring a bell, maybe you know him better as the Fisherman. Yes, I was a fan of I Know What You Did Last Summer, and to a lesser extent, I still know what you did last summer. And that, whatever the third one was, no, not that one, but like, I am surprised that you have this Scream figure made, you have Ghostface made, you have a bunch of others, but no one touched him. Even more interesting for me, which Mr. Ben Willis was actually a character on a show that I used to really love. It's still on, I just don't watch it as much time-wise, but he was actually on NCIS. He was Gibbs' main boss at one point in time. I forget his name now at the moment. My mother, she would probably kill me for that because she was a big fan of his. But that is number 1, the Fisherman. I did not see him in the guesses. The next 2 actually come from the same movie. And maybe if I gave a hint and said I have 2 for my favorite Fallen movie, maybe some of you would have got these. They are, in fact, maybe, no, not maybe, I'm going to say it. The best subtitled horror movie, for me, is High Tension. I know the twist doesn't make sense when you look at some of the different elements of it, but movies nowadays do that. So I accept it for the tension that was built. Every time a kid is killed in a horror movie, it sort of, whoa, steps it up a little bit, so you sort of see that element to it. But first and foremost, from High Tension, I have Marie. And there is definitely no Marie items out there. I don't even know if this actress has done signings or cons. I have to look into that. Because I would take a signature from her. I think that could be very cool. Almost has the Negan-esque barbed wire. This piece of wood, though, not a bat. Oh, Negan would make a nice couple. But there you go. That is number 2. Now, I mentioned the other one was from this movie. And he is fondly referred to as the killer. But if you've seen the movie, you know why that's, not true. I had to get him, though. Mainly got him. The thing that pushed me over and said, you know what, I got to get that guy, is the head he's having in his hand. And if you saw the movie, you know why that is such a screwed up freaking thing to do. But here is the quote-unquote killer from High Tension. No spoilers, but we know that's not the case. And that is just very, very nicely done. Right? Okay. So now we're going to get into ones that people talked about. So, I actually have, there are 3 separate people, Timothy Poe, Hobby, and Estella, who had at least these next 2. The first one I'm going to show you, you've seen before, because it's the one that Darren initially shared. And I am a huge Sleepaway Camp fan. I actually have, I forget who did it. Who did the big print recently? One of the mainstream companies. Yeah, I ordered the print signed by First Rose. If I had a chance to meet her at a con, I would. I did watch the episode of Scary Sleepover, Adam Green's Scary Sleepover that she was on, and I thought that was really, really funny. So, and again, nudity alert, folks, so avert your eyes and protect your children, but here is Angela from Sleepaway Camp. The eyes, they did the eyes so freaking well. Let's ignore other body parts, right? There we go. Angela from Sleepaway Camp. The next one, and I could not be happier that a part 4 has been made. Now, I'm pretty sure you all know who's coming next. And I think the argument can definitely be made. This is the iconic role for Kane Hodder, even over Jason. Because when it comes to Jason, quick, how many Jasons were there? Name all the actors. There's a bunch of them. How many people played Hatchet? Well, Kane Hodder. So, yes, we do have Mr. Victor Crowley. And I think both Hobby and Estella, when they said him, just said Hatchet. That was fine. I knew who they meant. But this one is by far the biggest of them, and he's just done so freaking well. Now, my question about this guy, though, is what the hell is companies like NECA waiting for? Seriously, how many more Hatchet movies do there have to be for them to actually make a figure? But I digress. I have this nice little statue, so it bothered me over. Now, so like I said, Timothy Poe, Estella, and Hobby all had those 3. And in Estella's case, before Timothy submitted his entry, you would have been the winner, because the Yankee question, the number was number 21, which is Paul O'Neill, my favorite all-time Yankee, the Warrior. If you don't like him, sorry, you're wrong. But that was when the reader in the clubhouse had 2. Timothy submitted his answers, and the littlest statue in the group is the one that gives Timothy the win. So congratulations, Timothy Poe. I might still have you added. He was actually my horror buddy in Laura's very first trade. Resend it to me, and I promise you by the end of the week I'll get that package out to you with all the goodies that were mentioned. But the 6th one, the one that gave you the win, was Cage from Pet Sematary, which everyone always talks about it, and it is amazing, and Tim Curry is iconic, but when it comes to actual creepy Stephen King, I put Pet Sematary above it. It's a clown, I get it, but that little kid, I want to play a game, even at the end when he gets stabbed and he's like, not fair, not fair. I did see he's at a con somewhere soon. If it's one of the ones by me, I'm definitely going to get him sign a picture, and I'm going to ask him to put that inscription, because that would be a lot of fun. But, so I'm going to run down them again, folks, real quick, not in any specific order. We have Hatchet, Mr. Victor Crowley. We have Mr. Ben Willis, otherwise known as the Fisherman from Sleepaway Camp. We have the little guy again, Cage from Pet Sematary. We have Marie from High Tension, best foreign subtitled horror movie, period. Again, my opinion. but it's light, so praying to Bashan has a shot, though. Angela, there you go. And then the killer from High Tension with his head. And you might see I don't have his knife in. I have that. I just got put in, and that fell out before as I was assembling all this stuff. But folks, thanks to all who participated. And definitely check out the next video that's going to go up. Check out the 100 subscriber, which I think I'm at 104 last I checked, which is awesome. But I'm actually going to show you the prizes for that in advance. Got to make a video to get the best entries, of course, because that's the fun part of this. I'd love to encourage other people to do this, because, I don't know, I like this a lot. It's a great distraction from all the other BS out there, okay? And it helps you get in touch with other horror people, which, you know, and then also find ways to spend money, because people share stuff you didn't know existed. I apologize. I did a pin video recently, and a couple of people tell me, damn it, I had to go buy that pin. I feel the same way when I see some of the videos people put up. But still cool additions nevertheless. Thank you very much for checking out the video, and I'll catch you later on.